Everyone, good to see you. Welcome to our live stream. Yeah, welcome and always good to see you. So, guys, every day, like usually, right, we talk about the imoo product, and today we're gonna do it too. So, here you can see the imoo Z7 smartwatch. Wait, let me make it better. Yeah, inside of the water and Z1 smartwatches. This is our last product that launched to the European market, and feel free to ask any question, guys. Give a suggestion, whatever you would like to. We always open to it. At the same time, I will tell you all of the feature about the smartwatches, what we have, and yeah, feel free to let us know in the comment section what do you think about this, what do you think about the smartwatch, or whatever. At least you can say hi, and that's it. So let's move on into the product. So what is it, why this design, and to whom it belongs? This is smartwatches they designed for kids from 4 to 14 years old, 12, 14 years old, that your child will be always available to wear this smartwatches on the wrist. This is quick communication, quick connected with you as a parent and kid, quick communication between you and child. The smartwatches will be always on the wrist. It's kind of impossible to miss the call, and as I said, the child will have a quick access to the smartwatches. The smartwatches Z7, for example, they have a dual flip camera that you can see the front and rear camera. By lifting up, it will be automatically turned to the camera, for example, if you want to do this. Of course, it's up to you. If you depends what you can do. You can just simply lift up and do nothing. And Mike, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome. How's your weekends going on? So yeah, guys. Yeah, sorry, a little bit loading. The Windows 95 is so slow. So, and with this smartwatches, your child will be always connected with you and always wearing on the wrist, because like when something ringing, vibrating on your wrist, good to know that, Mike. Good to hear that. When, as you know, when something is vibrating on the wrist, it's kind of impossible to miss this. And yeah, the first is communication between you and parents. The second one is that you, as parent, will be able to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches. So that means that you and your kid, oh sorry, that you will be able to track the kids' data from the smartwatches, such as real-time location tracking and up to 14 days location tracking history. My brother Melissa loved this channel. So is it your like real brother, or like his brother just like friend? Sounds great. Yeah, we know Melissa. That's great. So, and welcome to you, Mike-san, also here. It's good to see you guys. So you're like family members or not? Yeah. Let's go on to the smartwatches that we talked, that you as a parent, you will be able to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches, such as real-time location and up to 14 days location tracking history. You will be able to bound other members. It means that also the family member, they will be able to track the kids' data from the smartwatches. You will be able to set the class mode time, that your kid will be unavailable to use the smartwatches during the class time, right? You will be available to see the BPM heart rate, body, real brother. Wow, sounds great, sounds great. Say hello to your brother. Say hello, yeah. And real-time data, right? BPM heart rate, body temperature, mood of your kid, and blood oxygen. Also, your child will be unavailable to switch off the smartwatches without your permission, and many more features that will be available later on. We're gonna go deeply, like reject unknown calls. We can see all of those features that will be available for you, and you can find out how the smartwatches is good, right? So for now, we're gonna stop here and let's talk why this smartwatches has been created. The third idea of the smartwatches. So the third idea behind of this smartwatch is that your kid will be unavailable to use the app such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or any other app. So that means that mm, the kid will be much more active. The high probability that the kid will be much more active, because those apps, we don't have those apps, and we think this kind of unhealthy when during outgoing time your kid will be sitting on the bench, for example, and scrolling the TikToks or YouTube or something like this, watching videos, or playing the games. Here's the joke. What do you call Mexican that lost his car? Carlos. Yeah, this is a good one. I think Melissa told it before, yeah, but this is a good one. I like it. Yeah. Carlos. Uh, guys, and what did I talk? I even forgot what did I talk about, after your joke. Uh, Yeah, the kid will be unavailable. We don't want to see the kids out during outgoing time, spend the time in those apps such as watching video, playing games. So instead of those apps, we're having like a race app that your kid will be available to compete with AI. We have the um, virtual avatar. By doing some activity, your kid will receive the points, and with those points the kid will be able to rise up the level. So that means that kid can spend those opportunity to rise up the level and be more active, to actually be more active. Wait guys, something wrong with my back. To be more active. So yeah, the idea behind of this, the third idea we can say behind of the smartwatch is that your kid will be high probability much more active, and there is so many cool features that will be available for you in these smartwatches. So let's take a look. Like the new generation of the kid, they are like too much into the devices. It's okay, we understand this. We need to accept this, because these devices are our future. And for sure, when the kid is growing up and when it's starting to go outside to play, to enjoy the time, you as a parent, you're worried about this and you would like to be connected with your kid. And we understand this, and the first idea that come into your head is probably, I has to buy to my kid a smartphone, right, to be connected with my kid. And it's understandable actually, but at the same time the kid will have the own phone number, and the kid will have the access to go to, for example, TikTok download or any others app. I think during outgoing time it will be not that good if your child will be use those apps, because high probability that the kid will be spend more time in those apps than instead of the activities, so that's why in the smartwatches imoo, those app or even any other gaming app will be unavailable. He told you that here's another one. An old man fell into a well. He couldn't see that well. I don't understand what you mean, Mike San, by that. I'm not quite sure what do you mean. You can explain much more of this. What are you trying to say? I'm not quite sure if I heard that before. So yeah, guys, and this smartwatch, as I said, there is unavailable to download such app, and we would not like to see how the kids spending time in those apps. So yeah, instead of those apps, we have any other apps, and we're trying to cut time the off your kid will be spent in the apps. So that's kind of quick introduction to the smartwatches, and now we can move deeply to see what kind of feature have. Before I will tell you, as you can see, the Z7, they are inside of the water. They are 100% waterproof, so guys, you will be able to use these smartwatches to the water up to 20 meters deep. So your child even will be able to use these smartwatches during the swimming lesson, and you still will be able to track the kids' data from it. So you can even see, for example, the BPM heart rate. You can see the kid's BPM getting higher. You can tell your kid, okay, it's time to stop, maybe take a break for the exercise time. And then when you see when the kid got good rest, like the BPM getting back to normal, you can say, okay, it's the second round of the lap, for example, swimming lap, or it depends to any activity that you will be able to track in the in the smartwatches. So yeah, and actually the Z1, they are also waterproof as I got it. So you even can put them same as this one to the water and they will not afraid of it. So actually it is working in the water well. They are also waterproof, IPX8, so they doesn't afraid of the water. But I'm not quite sure if you can swim with them because during the swim time they doesn't have a fitness tracker as you can see here, so you will be unavailable to track the kids' data. So yeah, it's better like during the swimming time is do not wear them, you know, but even if your kid wear them during the swimming time, everything will be fine with them. They doesn't afraid of water. As we find out, like 2 days ago, we went to the imoo headquarters and we talked about all of this. So guys, now let's move to you as a parent and what kind of benefits you're gonna have from the smartwatches. So first, what you will need to do, you will need to go to the Apple Store or Google Play and you will need to download the imoo app. Look like this, a simple imoo app. There is no other imoo app like this. You will need to download to the imoo app, and after that you will need to scan the bin code to bin to the smartwatches. So then the admin, who is the admin? Sorry, you will bin to the smartwatches, and the first person who will bound to the smartwatches will be automatically become an admin. And who is the admin? The admin, we can say, is like the god and boss of the smartwatches, and the main power of the admin that the admin will be able to give other people permission to bin to the smartwatches. So for example, the admin is mother and father trying to bin to kids smartwatches. So first, father will send the bin request to the mother. Mother will decide to approve or deny this bin request and what kind of permission give to this person, because there is also different kind of permission the person will be able to receive. So later on we're gonna go to the bound members and you can see exactly what kind of feature is available to the bound members. Okay, so after we scan the bin code, you will be see something like this. Something like this. You will be able to see that it look like this. As you can see, we have a chat, location, quick dial, notification, and more. Let's go and talk one by one about those features that is available for you. So chat is like regular chatting app that you will be able to chat with the kid, send pictures, voice messages, videos. So the chatting app, you can create a groups, you know, all of that. So chatting app is like regular chatting app that you and your kid will be available to communicate, you know. There's not much talk about this, so we are going to move on to the next feature that we have here, and this is back. Why my back is pain? Who can tell me? So, and the next feature is gonna be the location we can take later. So quick call. Let's quick call to the smartwatches. Let's see what's gonna be. I, for example, will call to one of the smartwatches. Okay, we're calling to this one. So right now we're receiving the call, and there is two ways how we can answer to the call. Just press the green button or just simply lift up the smartwatches. So now we lifted up the smartwatches and now we are able to communicate. As you can see here, myself, hello everyone, good to see you. So now we have a video call through the Wi-Fi. Our smartwatch is connected to Wi-Fi. And yeah, you can see me. Hello guys, it's good to see you and all of this. At the same time here, you will be able to see the kid location. So there's two features will be available for you in one screen. The real-time location of your kid and the video call, right? So that's how actually it is. And at the same time, we can swap the smartwatch. As soon as your child lifted up the smartwatches, we'll be able to swap the camera from front to rear. You even no need to tell your kid like, please swap the camera. You can do it automatically from your smartphone. So as you can see now, I will go and swap the camera back to the front camera. And yeah, here we go. Swapping back and here we go. Okay, so that's the way how it used, and you will be able to see the feature advanced screen as I told you, the real-time location tracking and the face of your kid, right? Via front camera or via rear camera. So this is designed that at the same time you can see the kid face and you will be able to see the surroundings, what's going on around your kids. It will be available to you as soon as your kid lifted up smartwatches, as I said. The smartwatches quality is pretty good. This is one lift up and down. Your child can do as many times as want. This is durability more than 100,000 times, and yeah, and even if your child will break it, this is still warranty case, so you can simply ship it back to us. As you can see, guys, we still have 15% off here. This one, 15% off to the smartwatches Z7 and Z1 during the live stream, right? And there is 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you bought the smartwatches, something you don't like the way they are, you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money with no question, with no issues. At the same time, the warranty is 3 years all around the Europe. For Spain, we have a special offer. There is 2 years of the warranty for the Spain. By moving on, I would like to say that at the same time, the delivery up to 7 days, and if you would like to see the smartwatches before you buy them, you will have such opportunity. If you will go to the offline store, name is Popular, you can touch the smartwatches, you can interact with them, and then you can decide to buy or not, you know. And if you want to buy, you can come back to us. If we'll still have a discount, you can get with discount, or you can just simply buy them there, right? So for now, we're moving on to the next one feature, and this is one of the main feature to the smartwatches. This is the location tracking. So let's take a look how the location will be look like. Let me swap the camera, show you here. So this is the location tracking, right? So here we can see the location of the kid. Oh, there is add something more, right? Okay, so swapping left or right, we will track the exact kid we want to. As you can see, 22 hours less location tracking. This is 3 minutes less location tracking updated. So this is the real-time location. We can zoom out to see what exact location the kid is. If you want to see on the map, we can update anytime. We can check to the tips. I'm getting tips, and what is that? It's what kind of map we're gonna see, right? What is that? Draw into the location. It's much more precision. Okay, so let's move to the historical track, and in the Z7 smartwatches you will be available to track up to last 14 days location history. So you will see exact location history of the kid's smartwatches. So let's take a look, for example, the day when we've been active. Okay, as you can see, 24th we've been active, 25 we've been active, no, 23rd we've been active. So let's take a look this. Wait, this is because we drove the ride the subway, guys, so that's why it looked like this. As you can see, it's under the ground, right? So let's find the day when we didn't drive by this way. By here you can see that we didn't drive the subway, we took the car and drove this way, all of this. So, and this is the subway, guys. Ooh, you see the street line. So for example, let's find the day, other one, when we didn't drive the subway. Okay, here we have some data. As you can see, guys, by this way we'll be able to check. We can see the time your kids start to move, right? And let's see what else we can see here. We can see the starting point, we can see the ending point. And by swapping bottom left to right, you will be able to track kids step by step, as you can see here, step by step of your child. So let's take a look. For example, here we're gonna zoom in to see the location much more precision. Step by step, step by step. So this is step by step of your kid. And as you can see here, I'm not quite sure if you can see close, but for this one, I will zoom in to show you much more closer. So you can see the way we already, sorry, wait guys, the way we already passed is dark blue. The way we didn't pass yet is light blue. So you can see this two color is a little bit different. This is dark blue, this is light blue, right? So what does it mean? The dark blue color is that way that we already passed. The light blue means that we passed this way in the past, but we didn't pass this way yet in this tracking location. So that means if we will swap this bottom right more, we will later pass this road, and this is next step of us. So by this way, you will be able to see step by step of your kid, and if your child like making a lot of zigzag in one area, you will be available see by the color, did you pass this way yet or not, because it could be some roads zigzag and also many roads combined together, but by this way you will be understand that your kid did pass this way or not. So that's how the way you will be able to track the location history of your child, and this is cool because sometimes you will be unavailable to track the real-time location data of your kid, right? You have your own life, you can be busy sometimes, and you will be unavailable to track your kids' data. So by this way, you can see by the end of the day, for example, you can come back home and see what exactly places your kid been to. And then you can, maybe there is some danger zone in your city that you would not like your child go to. So then you can just simply take a look at the location tracking history and tell your kid, look, I think it will be great if you would not go to this area or something like this, you know. So yeah, it's always up to you what kind of you will use. You can see where you can been to, you know, you can cut your parental worries by this way. And there's not just you, but also the family members who bound to the smartwatches and has such permission. They will be able to track all of this information at the same time as you. So it's cool and nice that not just you will be able to do this, but for example, the whole family members. So by this way, we're going to move on to the next feature. What I would like to show you, and here's notification. Let me show you notification. So for example, as you can see, let's find the something as you can see, this person, this is symbols, Chinese symbols, modify the settings of the schedule power on off. So you will receive, even for example, if somebody also had the permission of the smartwatches and they able to change the settings, because with different permission, you will be able to change different kind of, you will be able to do different kind of stuff. So let's take a look at example of this one with so this person, as you can see, modify the schedule power on off. So, and all of the parents who has the permission, like for example, I have all these smartwatches, all of you will receive such notification that exact this person just changed exact this feature. So by this way, you will be able to see that who exactly changed this and what exact feature was changed. And this is good that you will be notified by that. And all of those people who bound to the smartwatches, they also will be notified that exact this person did change exact this feature. So this is cool and nice. You always will know what exactly is changed to the smartwatches. Go on to the more feature, guys. This is quick dial. As you can see, we can video call and phone call. We can choose the kid we want to call, and that's actually all. For the Z7, for example, or Z1, no matter what, for sure they need to have their own SIM card. With own SIM card, you will be able to have the own phone number, and you will be able to have the internet connection to the smart watches, and by this way you will be able to track the kids' information from the smartwatches. Yeah, because without the internet connection, the smartwatches, to be honest, will be useless, right? So let's go on to see what exact we have here. And here we have all of the settings, main settings to the smartwatches, guys. Let me leave it here. I'm not sure if you can see well it. Let me do like this, a little bit closer for you. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now, we can see all of this feature. On the top, we can swap left to right to track exact child we want to. And for example, this is watch update. There is nothing to talk about much yet. Let's go to the other feature, and the other feature gonna be the bound members. As you can see, we have the admin here and we have the bound members. So let's talk about the bound members and who it is. The admin, as I said, is the first person who bound to the smartwatches. That person will be automatically become the admin, and the main power of the admin, and admin just could be one person, and the main power of the admin that if somebody else will try to bin to the child smartwatches, firstly they will need to say the bin request to the admin, and then admin gonna decide what kind of permission to give to this person, or even to approve or deny this person. So if we will take a look, for example, on my side, as you can see, grandpa and me. So This smartphone is not the admin of this smartwatches, but I have some permission of this smartwatches. So let's take a look. What exact permission do I have of this smartwatches? So we go to the grandpa and we're gonna look. I have the basic permission, which give me chat, call, view location, and I have watch management permission, which give me manage the watch features such as class mode, app management, and data monitoring. As you will see here, the admin only permission is not on. So what does it mean? That means that actually I have all the same permission that the admin has, but one feature is unavailable for me. This is the bin request. I cannot give to other people permission to bin to the child smartwatches. This is unavailable for bound member, and bound member will not be able to do this. So for example, even if we have here the add bound member, and if we even will scan this bin code, so this will goes to the admin. This is bin request will goes to the admin, not to your smartphone. It will not goes to you. It will be goes to the admin, and the admin then gonna decide to approve or deny this bin request and what to actually to do. For example, I will take my own smartphone. I will go to the bound member or to the imoo, and that's how it. Wait, let me log in. So okay, this look like this. So you see, this is the smartphone and doesn't have any bound member. I will scan the bin code. I'm scanning the bin code, and I need to send the bin request to the admin. So now is my name. I need to type some name here, blah 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 blah. For example, VVGGG to be confirmed by the admin. So I right now did send the bin request to the admin, and admin received my bin request. And then the admin gonna decide to give me permission or do not to give me permission, and what kind of permission to give me. So this is, as you can see, this is didn't go. Okay, this is didn't go to this smartphone. This is went to the admin smartphone. So even from this smartphone, I did scan the bin code, but it's went to the admin. Okay. I hope you got about the bound members. So it's cool because for example, for close family members, you can give the whole permission of the smartwatches that they also will be able to track exact information of the kid, same as you, like for close family members. For example, for grandparents, you can give them just basic permission, and with basic permission, they will be able just, if we'll look like this, if we'll look here, we can see the basic permission, just give chat, call, and view location. So any other feature will be unavailable for the kid. You guys, let me check out the battery because I'm trying to press it and it doesn't work correctly. Right? Okay. Let's go back. Okay. And we're ready to back. Okay, working. So let's go on to the next feature, and this is watch contact list. By editing people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. You will never ever know that, your child will never ever know that somebody just called to your kid's smartwatches. At the same time, you and those parents who bound to the smartwatches, cheers guys. You and those people who bound to the smartwatches, they will receive the bin request, or they will receive the notification. They can open this notification, they can see what exact the phone number just did call to the smartwatches, and what exact time and what exact number. So by this way, you as parents, you will be able to call back to this phone number and ask, who are you, for example, and what did you want from my kid, right? And if you know this person, you can add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child smartwatches. So that means by adding people to the watch contact list, you're giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. So by this way, you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scam, harmful people, or all of those, you know. So that's how it looked like. And let's take a look example of the Sorry. Let's take a look example of my smartphone. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, I'm gonna take and call to the smartwatches, and we can see. Sorry. We can see how it will be look like. Okay, so for example here, I have my smartphone. What we're gonna do, we need to take the smartwatches that has the SIM card that I will be able to call to them. So for this, I will place this here. Well, let me swap the camera that I can see. You can see it clear, right? I think you can see it. Like this way. Like this way. Okay, so for now, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna take the phone, and I will, as you can see, oh sorry, this it's right here. Watch contact. You see there's two people available here in the watch contact list, and if we'll go to the reject unknown calls, what the heck? Wait guys, I think I did some mistake here. Okay, we have the rejection history, right? So I'm gonna go and call to this smartwatches. Recent. This is 6664 we need to call number. 6664. As you can see, I'm calling to this phone number right now. And as you can see, let's listen.
The number you have dialed is busy. Please try again later.
So I cannot call to the smartwatches because the schedule power on is turning on, and my phone number is unknown phone number to the smartwatches. So let's take a look. Right now we already received the reject unknown phone number. As you can see, 30, it was minutes ago, 1 minute ago that we received this unknown phone number rejected, right? We can see this phone number has been rejected, and what we can do with this and how we can use, I'm gonna tell you all about this right now, guys. So what we can do and how we can use, we will take switch it off, this feature. We're gonna call it one more time. So as you can see right now, I'm able to receive the phone call to the smartwatch. We're gonna cancel it. We're gonna turn on. I'm gonna call one more time. And as you can see right now, it's unavailable for us to call. Okay, what we're gonna do is, for example, calling back to this number, and we find out that we know this person. Let's add this person as a teacher, for example. Teacher. Now my phone number is existing. As you can see, this is not unknown, this is teacher. So I'm calling back to the smartwatch, and we can see how we're receiving the teacher phone call, right? So what we're gonna do now is go back, go to the watch contact list, and we can see the teacher. I'm gonna go and delete the teacher, and I'm gonna call one more time. And as you can see, the phone call is unavailable, right? Because it's gonna be rejected. So as you can see, by this way, you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scams, harmful people, or stranger people by simply reject the unknown phone numbers. So you can just simply call them back, or if you don't want, you don't need to call back, or you can see that this number calling 1, 2, 3 times. You can call back, ask for you, what did you want from my kid, right? And by this way, if you know this person, you will be able to add this person. Anya, hello, good to see you. How are you? Welcome to our live stream. How was your week? Is it goes well? Was great? Yeah. Can I join? Of course you can join. Everybody able to join us. So feel free. Cheers. Of course you can, Anya. Everybody can. So feel free. I don't have today any riddles, as you can see. So it's gone. But we can have a communication here a little bit. So feel free, Anya. Feel free. Guys, so what we got? I was good, thank you. Good to hear. Hope your days will be always good and great and nice. And you will enjoy them every time. So Itchy nose. If you guys have any good idea what kind of games we can play, we can do it. That is available to play for us. So yeah, I'm open to it. So let's guys move on to the next one feature, and this is class mode gonna be. So what is class mode and how it's worked? For this I will need again the help of the smartwatches. Ice blue coming back to the hood. So for this one I will swap the camera and show you how it exactly works. Okay guys, so here we're having the ice blue, and let's go to the class mode. Let's set up them. Okay, like this, right? So we can see the time 16:35, and we can see that the apps is available for us to use. We'll go set up the time 60:46. It's 35, right? 35, 36, 16, 38. Confirm. Save. So now we did save. Let's wait until 36 guys, and let's take a look how it will look like and what's gonna be changed. Okay, 36 we went to the as you can see we went to the class mode, right? So in the class mode is unavailable for us to use all of the smartwatches feature. During the class, the watch set to vibrate silence mode and messages are muted. Only location tracking and calls to contact set by parents is available. So you can see what exact is going on during the class mode time. So we are now right now unavailable to use the smartwatches features such as everything, just regular phone calls is available for us. Can I see the function of this? Yeah, sure. I'm just telling you. We're just doing this right now, and if you would like to see the specific feature of the C7 exact one, just let me know. I will tell you. I will show you all of these functions. So feel free to let me know what exactly you would like to see. I'm right now going step by step. Right now is class mode time, so we're showing the class mode time. Anya, you let me know what you would like to hear, and I will tell you more about this one specific feature. Okay. So right now is 37 guys, and okay, working finally. What the hell. So let's go and wait until 38 to see how the smartwatches will be automatically went out. So as I said, during the class mode time the kid will be unavailable to use the apps, will be unavailable to receive the messages. Just one thing will be available for the child, and this is the regular phone calls. Regular phone calls will be available to receive. Your child will be available to receive, right? 37. Still, we have a bunny. If we have a bunny, that something means, or the class mode, or the low power mode. So right now it shows the ice blue study hard. So let the ice blue study hard more, right? Okay, 38, and we see how the smartwatches went out from the class mode time, and now we are in the normal mode. So you can set up the class mode as many classes as you would like to. You can set up as many days as you would like to repeat, and that's actually it. You can set up if you don't want, you no need to set up, but let me tell you how exact you would be able to track if your child using the smartwatches during the class time. Let's take a look that your kid had that class from 11 a.m. till 12 a.m., right? So there's 45 minutes class and 15 minutes break. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the watch house management, and here we can see 12 hours columns, right? So let me zoom out, zoom in to see you're much more closer. So for example, in one of this column, this is 12 hour, right? This is 12 hour. We will take 11 hour here. So and this is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. This is 30 minutes, the half, right? So we can see here if the child will use more than half of half, like here, more than 15 minutes. So by this way, you will be understand that your kid using the smartwatches during the class time, and next time you can simply set up the class mode. So I think you understand, right? 45 minutes class, 15 minutes break. I gotta go learn for Monday exam. Okay, Anya, good luck to you. Wish you will pass this exam. Of course, do it. You need to go. You need to go. What exam do you have exactly? What exam is it? Is like math or something like this? So of course you go. You need to study. Best wishes for you. Good luck. I'm sure you can pass this exam. Yeah. So feel free. Yeah, guys. Okay. So, and by this way, you will be able to track exact the thing of the child, right? If the child using the smartwatches during the class time or not. So we zoom back, okay. And we're gonna go back to the smart math. Okay, good luck with the math. I did so many exams with the math and I know what is this, you know. So good luck to you, you will pass it. Back on you, thank you. You're welcome. You can do it, I'm believing you. Mike-san, bye-bye. Mike-san, hello, did you back? Where have you been? Where did you go? What did you see? We're here talking about the smartwatches, and at the same time, guys, here you will be able to see all the information about the kit, what exact code, what. Where did you go? Where have you been? What did you see? And the exact app your kid using most by days or weekly. You can see well, sorry, this is by days, this is weekly information, this is actually every day, this is hourly. Can you insert the SIM card? We have a SIM card here in this smartwatches. So what you would like to exact to see? I want to buy and where? Here 15% off, and where in the limited time discount, the pinned message, you can go to check best audio. Here we have a so you can go to our website during the live stream. We have 15% off for Z7 and Z1 smartwatches, so don't miss out and go there. 15 days of free return, so you can buy the smartwatches. If you don't like them, you can simply ship it back to us. We will fully refund your money with no question. So here we have the, you're welcome, best audio. So Bryna, here we have the SIM card inside of the smartwatches. What exactly you would like to see, I will show you. For example, the phone call or what, or whatever. Here we have a SIM card inside of the smartwatches. I can show you how exact the reject unknown calls work, or what exact feature would you like to hear, Bryna. So, do I like anime? Mike son, I'm not fan of this. I'm not watching, you know, it at all. I don't know, actually. Maybe because I'm not watching, so I don't know. Yeah, to be honest. Sometimes have no time even to watch something, so that's why probably. So guys, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Up, 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 up. Okay, so for now, since we don't have any question more, we're gonna move on to the next feature of the smartwatches, and this is gonna be the low power mode. So right now we have how much is it? I can see 95% of the battery, right? And let's take a look at the main screen. 94% of the battery. It will be last 20 hours. I was watching it. It's good if you're enjoying. That's great. That's great if you're watching it. Respect everybody, guys. Whatever you would like to watch. Different people, different tastes. You know. So it is. It is. So normal mode, it will be last for 20 hours. In the low power mode, it will be last 84 hours. This is 4 times more than the normal mode. And during the low power mode, the watch supports only call and location tracking. So for example, we'll go and set up the low power mode. And here we have the low power mode. And as you can see, the low power mode is a little bit look like the class mode, right? So what the difference between them, that means for the kid there is no difference actually. The low power mode, for the child there's no difference. For you there is a difference. For you that you will be just able to track, as I just show you, the watch supports only call and location tracking. So for you just will be able to track the real-time location, and for you just will be able to give a child a regular phone call, and that's actually all. The other feature, like, let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. This is how the Z7 arrived to us. As you can see, this is box of the Z7. Let's take a look. It should be something like this. Let me put it on. How it's supposed to be. I don't know how it's supposed to be. How it's supposed to be. Let's find out, guys. Wait. Let's see. Take, for example, this one. Put them in. Okay, then how it should put. Okay, I got it. I gotta say, huh? Okay, my bad, guys. I did it wrong way, you know, actually. So by this way it will be good. Okay. 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 So that's how they will be arrived to you guys. So, oh my god, I did it wrong way. Falco, hello, good to see you. So that's the imoo Z7 box. Let's open it. This is the smartwatch. I put them wrong way, so it should go like this. Yeah, as you can see, Z7 smartwatch is available for you to use. Hello guys, good to see you. Yeah, this is actually the new one, Z7 smartwatches. You can see here the film we have on the smartwatches. Protected film. Come on, zoom, focus. This is how the smartwatches, guys, look like. I'd like to show you. Clother. This is the Z7 smartwatch. This is how the camera look like. As you can see with the front camera, the quality is really, really good and nice. That's how it looked like. So we can leave it like this. I think also cool and nice. We can watch it, right? And actually, we don't have any smartwatches, but that's how it looks like, right? Z7 smartwatches. Okay, guys, yeah, I think it's kind of cool that we have such thing right here. So, hello, Palka, hello, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. Feel free to ask any question. Feel free to whatever you would like to do. Feel free. Yeah, and let's move on. Let's move on to the next feature of the smartwatch. So right now we're in the low power mode, and as I said, we will be last for 80 hours. Normal mode 24 hours, and let's do like this. Right now we're in the low power mode. So for example, we will set 10% threshold level battery. So below this percentage, the smartwatches will be automatically go to the low power mode. So now is normal mode because we are not below the 10%. Let's make below the 80%, for example. Below the 80%, it still everything is fine because the 94% of the level battery, right? Below the 90%, and still everything fine. But if we will set below 100%, we will went to the low power mode because the smartwatch is having just 94% of the battery, right? So that's how the low power mode works and all of this. Let's go on to the next one feature, and this is gonna be app disable. You can disable any app from the smartwatches. Let's go and check it out. For example, steps, we can see, we can go find here the steps, all right? And let's restriction use. Okay, so steps is unavailable right now, as you can see, guys. No limit, and steps is available. So it's up to you to restriction use or time limited just make, or even the no limit, or so you can see you can disable some of the apps and the kid will be unavailable to use them. So let's go on to the app center. Let me tell you what exact apps is available to the smartwatches here. What exact app gonna be available? Come on, okay, storage, house, raise, funny cam, chat, album, theme, level, shake, steps, virtual me, AI scanner, sport, camera, alarm clock, stopwatch, add friends, sticker cam, bin code. So that's the apps that are available for us. And yeah, so let's go on to the house and let's take a look how the house will work. So here we have the body temperature, here we have a heart rate, mood, and blood oxygen. So for the body temperature, yeah, this is the last day that available. So let's take a look at the body temperature, for example. Here we can see we can check. We didn't wear them long time, so that's why there's not much information available. So the body temperature will be updated every 10 minutes. Here we can see the normal body temperature. Here we can see the may have a fever, right? And here is all about the body temperature. In the settings, we can set up notify your kid and notify parents if the high body temperature is detected. So by this way, you and those people who bound to the smartwatches, they will receive notification if the kid will have the body may have a fever. Now we're going to the heart rate. Same for the heart rate. You will be able, I don't know what's going on here with this tracking. So you will be able to see the kid's BPM heart rate. This is, I don't know, something unclear, but guys would wearing the smartwatches, not the phone. So this is the information about the BPM heart rate, and here in the settings, if we'll go, we can see the high heart rate and remind thresholder. So remind thresholder we can set up from 100 to 150, and if the smartwatches will be below, if the BPM heart rate will be higher than 150, your child will receive remind thresholder that chill down a little bit because you're too much active and you need to get a little bit of rest. At the same time, sorry guys. At the same time, you will receive notification to your smartphone, and those people who bound to the smartwatches will receive notification that your kid BPM right now is higher than 150, and it's time for you to call your child and ask what are you doing, how do you feel, and what's going on, right? So yeah, the mood. Here's the information about the mood that you will be able to track from your child's smartwatches. So for example, here we can see the ratio of positive emotions through the day, right? Let's find the day when we have some data. The mood will be available, the last year data for you. So here we have a mood, happy, pleasure, good, calm, not so hot. So as you can see here, we have a different smile. So let's take a look at all of them. This is the pleasure smile, and this is the good smile. This is calm. This is not so hot. Let's find the happy one. This is happy. At the same time, you will be able to see the ratio of positive emotions, and here we can see the positive emotional trend, right? So all of that will be available for you to track. And the blood oxygen also will be available for you to track. The blood oxygen, there is just real-time data that will be available for you. So for now, there is like no data because we didn't wear the smartwatches. So let's go to the fitness. Let's take a look about the fitness, okay, guys? So what we can see here in the fitness, the daily activity, we can see, and we can go to the settings and set up that daily goals. For example, here the calories burned. It's up to us. At the fitness time, the step counts, and all of those you will see here. The step count 7K, the calories burned 400, 600K. Exercise time 60 minutes. And here we can see some records of the exercise. If you will go here to see the swimming, right, for example, you can open to see the swimming. This is date we've been doing exercise. This is duration of exercise. This is calories burned during this exercise. This is the distance we swam and average BPM heart rate. So as you can see, guys, here we have the smartwatches inside of the water, and they are 100% waterproof. So that means your kid can use these smartwatches easily during the swimming lesson, and you still will be able to track the kids' data from the smartwatches. Data such as, like, for example, BPM heart rate is also important data, and even during the swimming lesson you still will be able to track the kids BPM heart rate, and by this way you can understand is maybe time to stop for your kid to take a break, you know, or it's like after taking break it's time for the kid to do next exercise. Okay guys, let's go on to the reject unknown calls. Here we'll be able to see all the rejected phone calls. So how it works, by editing people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child's smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child's smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. You will never ever know that somebody just called to him, but your child will receive, your kid will never ever know that somebody just called to the smartwatches, but you will receive notification and you can see what exact phone number just did call to the child smartwatches. By this way, you can call it back, ask for you, what did you want from my kid? And if you know this person, if you trust this person, you can simply add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your to child smartwatches. So by this way, you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scams, harmful people, or stranger people. Let's go to show you the historical track. So here you will be able to see last 14 days of historical track. So the last days you can see here is 13. You can see the starting point, you can see the ending point, and we can see step by step of the kid. So for example, we're gonna zoom in to see the child step by step. For example, this way, right? So we can zoom in to see the location much more precision. That's how you will be able to track the whole day movement of your child and can see the all information. Schedule power on off. This is also cool and nice feature that I would like to show you. So for example, right now I will try to switch off my smartwatches, and I can do this. As you can see, red bottom, I will swap it, and let's take a look. The bottom is changed to the gray, and right now I'm unavailable to switch off the smartwatches without the parents' permission. Right? At the same time, I'll switch it on, and we are able. Unable. Why? Okay, unable. What the hell? Okay, enable and available. Able, right? Enable, able. So, and that's not actually all. How exactly the schedule power on works, let me show you. So for example, I'm gonna switch it off. I'm gonna try to switch it off, and it doesn't work. As you can see, I will switch it, and we'll try to show you that it's really working and we can switch it off. As you can see, your child even will be unavailable to switch off the smartwatches without your permission. So as I said, you are the boss of the smartwatches, and all is depends on you. What you want, what is gonna happen, you know. So I'm going to turn on the smartwatches and I'm going to see. Okay. So let's do like this. What we're gonna do is 16:58. I'm gonna go set up the time 16:59, and we're gonna let 17:01 for 2 minutes. We're gonna set up the schedule power on off. As you can see, the smartwatch is still on, and let's wait until 59. Oh, I wrong. Power on time, power off time. Okay, it will not be work, guys. Sorry about this. I am wrong. Power on time is gonna be 17. 02, 02, and power 17. Confirm 1702, and here we're gonna have 1700. So it's 15. Okay, 1700. We're gonna switch off the smartwatches. Power off time, right? And power on time 1702. Save, confirm. Okay, now in 1700, let's take a look. Wait until the 1700, and let's take a look how it will be exactly look like. How this smartwatch will be automatically switched off. Okay, you see, 1700, we switch it off the smartwatches, and now we are waiting. We are waiting until 1702. So why we need this feature? This feature could be used to, your kid will be available to switch off the smartwatches. You will be able to switch your child's smartwatches at night to prolong its endurance during the day. You will be able to switch off the smartwatches at all, that your kid will be unavailable to receive any notification, any calls, any video calls, any phone calls, messages, notification during the sleeping time. So you can be sure that your kid disturbing, right? You can set up the time 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. and during this time the smartwatch will be off. So now is 1701. Let's wait until 1702, and they need around 20 seconds to turn on the automatic smartwatches. Let's wait, guys. Let's look and wait. And 1701, 1701, still 1701. Let's wait until 1702. And I'm gonna count for you this 20. They said they need around 20 seconds to turn on, guys. 1701. Go. Go, go, go. Ole, ole, ole. Go, go, go. Ole, ole, ole. Come on, 01. Where is 02? Okay, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, you see they need around 20 seconds to automatically turn on, and now we are able to use the smartwatches in those features. You can see all of the feature to smartwatch is available to you. So that's the way, as I said, how you will be able to use the schedule power on off. And yeah, and the last one cool feature that I would like to share with you guys, this is gonna be here we have a watch settings, find my watch. If you lost your watch, you can lock your watch. For example, let me show you. Lock your watch. Huh? What the hell? Oh, watch locked. Okay, so we can play sound. Yeah. Unlock smartwatches. So that's the way it. And yeah, and the last one that I would like to show with you guys, this is gonna be an emergency call. So by drawing a letter C on the screen when the smartwatch is off, it will trigger an emergency call. And this is cool and nice that even by drawing letter C right here, I can feel that I did it proper. Nobody will do that. I'ma look like Tamil. What is Tamil? I don't know. Let me search Tamil smartwatch. Right? Tamil smartwatch. Let me look like. I would not say they look like Tamil. No, not at all, actually. They look like they look like some of the models, they look like the iWatch, you know, the Apple Watch. But they doesn't look like the imoo watch phone. I don't think they look like. To be honest, guys. Yeah. But I think the Temu is also a Chinese company, so they can take from each other something, you know, something. But to be honest, I don't think they look like the Temu, to be honest. So guys, let's go on to, okay, we did actually, we just did the introduction about the Z7 smartwatches. At the same time, we have a Z1 smartwatches here. The difference between Z7 and Z1, they have a Z1 has less feature than Z7. For example, you will unavailable to track up to 14 days child location history. You will be unavailable to see the kid's fitness or health because they doesn't have a fitness tracker. That's actually it. This kind of feature is unavailable for you to use. And they doesn't have a dual flip camera, and they work just with 2 satellites with GPS and GLONASS. It's the Z7, they work with 5 satellites. This is GPS, BDS, Galileo, GLONASS, and QZSS. So that's kind of difference. And of course, the Z7 is much more better waterproof. Even if you will put the Z1 to the water, they can handle it. No matter, we can like change the smartwatches, and they will still working well. But with the Z7, your kid will be able to, for example, swim, and you still will be able to track the kid's data from the smartwatches. So yeah, that's how it look like. That's how they will be arrived in this such a box. They will be inside the smartwatches and something like that, as you can see we have here, right? So this is the Z7 smartwatches here, as you can see, brand new, guys. Here is empty one. WhatsApp contact. So what we have: Guangdong technology, Genius technology, blah, blah, blah. Donggang City, Guangdong, China, support, blah, 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 blah. Bus Roberts, what is that? Europe and London. They have an office in the London, guys, so feel free to go to London office and tell them what you think about all those warnings. Let's take a look what we have. Warnings. Okay, not throttable. Okay, recycle color pink. The watch phone Z7, made in China. Number, email. Yeah, that's actually it. So but the box is really nice. Like, let me show you. This is the box of the Z7 smartwatch. As you can see, imoo, Z7. The Z1, they arrived in this pack. So I'm gonna show you the Z1 look like this. Z1 and Z7 look like that. So yeah, guys, let's start to talk about the imoo smartwatches one more time, and what kind of feature, what the idea behind all these smartwatches. So the imoo smartwatches, as you know, they designed for kids from 4 to 12, 14 years old, that your kid will be available to use the smartwatches during the outgoing time, whatever, you know. This is like a connection with you and parents will be much easily. So the device has to have some solved problem, right? Or device should be like accessory, or device should have some problem solving, right? So the first problem solving is communication between you and parents. So you and the kid and you, with you as a parents, they will be able to connect it with you via video call, phone calls, messages, voice messages, video messages, whatever you want. All of those is available, such as a phone, you know. This is first. The second one idea behind of the smartwatch and problem solve is that the kid will be unavailable to use the smartwatches during the, sorry, not correct to say. the child will be unavailable to download the apps such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or any other gaming app. So by this way, we don't want to see how the kids during outgoing time, spending time in the smartwatches playing those games. Instead of that, we having the other game, other apps such as a race app that the kid can compete with AI by doing some activities, and the child will be able to receive the points. So this is also the idea behind of the smartwatches, that those, as we think, unhealthy app unavailable for kids. We don't want to see how the kids during outgoing time playing with the smartwatches or playing the game with our smartwatches. So that's why those app is unavailable, and we're expecting from the kids being much more active, and this is actually works, to be honest, because I can see here the kids, the 85% of the kids, they are having smartwatches. I didn't see the kids. I'm talking about the kids from this year age from 4 to 12, 14 years old. And I didn't see those kind of kids who having the smartphone, you know, maybe older, like 14 years old, they having, but the kids from 4 to I think 10, 12 years old, they really doesn't have any smartphones. If they're having something, they have smartwatches, or they have nothing, you know. So, and I can see the kids really happy, have fun. I don't want to say other country kids are not happy, but they're really active, fun, a lot of playing, so active, and actually it. At the same time, at the same time, at the same time, you as parents, you'll be able to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches. There is really a lot of data that will be available for you. So as you can see, there could be three problem solving. Even if your child will have the latest one product of the some company, I don't know, whatever company it is, you will be unavailable to track such data from your kids' smartwatches. With this smartwatches, you will be available to track a lot of data. At the same time, you're not spying your kid. You cannot see the kid's picture, you cannot see the kid's messages, you cannot turn on the camera to see what your child doing, you know. You cannot turn on the microphone to hear what the kid's talking about, you know. All of those is unavailable for you, but there is a feature that really available for you, that we understand your parental worries, and we can give you such this information to track. So there is a win-win side of you people, like those people who are sorry, the kids, win side of the kids, that you are unavailable to spy your kid. The other side of you, that you are sorry guys, that you will be able to track a lot of kids' data from the smartwatches, and this is a win-win side, that what I'm talking about, you know. Let's go on. Let's go on. Let's go on. So yeah, now we can dive deep to the feature of the smartwatch. As you can see, the Z7, we have two colors actually of the Z7 smartwatch. This is pink and blue. For Z1, we also have two colors. This is pink and green, guys. This is green color, yeah, because we have a green screen, so that's why you cannot see this color. And the color is really nice, the function is really pretty good. So if we'll talk about the Z7 smartwatch, this dual flip camera smartwatches, there's still sand from the last live stream, oh my god. There's sand. Where is the sand? Wait guys, I need to find out what's going on. The stock, this one. Wait a minute. Give shot. Okay, working. Why is that like this? I don't know. Okay, should be work well. Yeah. Maybe we need to wash them. Okay, it's working normal right now. Okay. Yeah. So there was the sand, you know, inside of it, so that's why. I think just wash will be enough. They have a dual flip camera, front and rear camera. Front camera is 2 megapixel, the rear camera is 5 megapixel. So yes, guys, that's it, and let's move to the feature of the smartwatches. So firstly, you will need to download the app, and the app name is imoo. You will need to go to download this app, and then you will be able, to scan the bin code. First, you will need to bond to the smartwatches. The person who first will do this will be automatically become an admin, and the admin has the whole power of the smartwatches. The admin will be able to, the main feature of the admin is to give other people permission to bin to the child smartwatches. Everybody else who will try to scan the bin code, firstly, they will send the bin request to the admin. All of those people will go through the admin, so they cannot strictly bin to the smartwatches without the admin permission. So that's the main and cool feature of the admin. The admin is the god and the boss of the smartwatches, guys. And let's take a look example like, okay, we bound to the smartwatches. Later on, we're going to talk about the bound members. For now, we're going to stop here in the, we bound to the smartwatches. So what else, what exactly you will see? For this one, I will show you by this way. I will swap the camera that you can see all of those featured to the smartwatches. So we can see here chat, location, quick dial, notification, and more, right? So what will be able exactly to see, it's all of here, right? So chat, as you can see, we can see here what is chat. In chat we'll be able chat is like just a regular chatting app that you will be able to communicate with your child via messages, voice messages, video messages, send picture videos, download them. It's like regular chatting app. There's nothing much to talk about. Then we're gonna go to the quick dial, and for example, let's call to the smartwatches. We're gonna call to the smartwatches and we'll see the answer. So there's two ways how we can answer, just pressing the bottom right, for example, this one, or just simply lift up the smartwatches. Now we got connection. Okay, I will take the smartwatches away, for example, and I will show you here. Hello guys, good to see you. Right now, this place we're getting the location, right? So it should be update right now. As you know, the Z7 they work with Google Maps. So that's why we need to wait a little bit more, because we're in China and this is blocked. Okay, now you can see the real-time location of me, and you will be able to see myself, right? At the same time, I will try to leave the smartwatches up. Okay, and as you can see, wait, can I show you? Yeah, the smartwatch right now is like this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and press the bottom, this one bottom, and this one bottom here. Okay, and we're pressing the bottom, and as you can see, the camera is swapped from front to rear. Now is rear camera, as you can see, is showing the rear. And for example, I will do like this, and you will be able to see me, right? Yeah, so that's how it works, and that's how you will be able to swap the camera by yourself. You don't need to even tell your kid, please swap this camera. You can do it automatically from you. And for example, we can leave it like this, like here. Here you can see our screen, right? Our cameras. Maybe because of the light, we cannot see it clear because so many light. You can see how much light we have here, here. 3 lights here, right? All of this, yeah. So that's how it looked like. And here's me, guys. Hello. Yes. So okay, I hope you understand how it looked like. Let me close it. So yeah, there will be two features available for you at one screen. This is the kid face and the real-time location tracking of your child. At the same time, you will be able to swap the camera from front to rear to show the surroundings, to show the kids the surroundings around. Okay, bye-bye. See you. Okay, we did cancel the phone call, right? So we can do like this. So this is how the regular phone calls work for the this is how the video calls work. For a regular phone call, we need to have a SIM card. This smartwatch, they doesn't have a SIM card. These smartwatches, they have a SIM card. Later on, I'm gonna show you how it will look like with example, for example, with the reject unknown calls. Okay, right now, guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the location tracking. So here is available the real-time location tracking of the smartwatches. We can see where exactly the smartwatch is located. We can update it anytime. And what else we can do? This is the historical tracking. If we have the Z7 smartwatches, there is available for us historical tracking. The last 14 days of historical tracking will be available for us to track. As you can see, the last day is Sunday 13th. So we go to this day, and what we can see the starting point. As you can see, this green dot, the red dot, it's an ending point, and by swapping left or right we'll be able to track step by step of your kid. Here you can see the time that your kid been at this place, so we can swap left to right to track exact the information about it, right? So for example, we'll zoom in to see the location much more precision, and we'll go step by step. So guys, if you will see, here closer, you will be able to see that we have two different colors. The way we already pass, for example here, as you can see, the way we already pass, it showed the dark blue. The way we didn't pass yet, it shows light blue. So this is great for you, that you will be much more easier to understand. Did your kid pass this way already, or your child didn't pass this way yet? So it's actually to make for understanding to you guys. So that's the way how the location tracking look like. So by this way, you will be able to track the location history of your kid. Sometimes is your sorry guys, itchy spider. So sometimes you will be unavailable to sometimes you will be unavailable to track the real-time location, right? If you want to update to see what exact place your kid is, but you would like to know what exact places your kid been through the day, right? So with the historical tracking, you will be able to see Akumao Z7, Z6, Akumao. Nyan, I cannot understand what you mean. I just understand imoo Z6. Maybe you want to say this is imoo Z6 or something like this. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say, you know. So yeah, for example, you're unavailable to track the real-time location of your child often, right? So by the end of the day, you can see what exact places your kid been to. Maybe there is some dangerous zone that you would not like your child go to. So by this way, you will be able to see all exact location of your kid, right? Let's go on, guys, to the next one, features, and we're gonna move to a notification. Let's take a look. For example, you have a few bound members who bound to the smartwatches, and let's take a look. For example, this one, as you can see, this one person modified the settings of schedule power on off. So you will see who exactly did and modify this exact settings of the smartwatches. So by this way, you will be understand that who did exactly did this and what kind of settings did exactly change. And all of the family members who has a permission of the smartwatches, they will be able to track this information. So let's go on to the more, and here we can see the one of the mains also featured to the smartwatches. On the top, we can track from left to right. We can swap from left to right to track exact data of the kids' smartwatches. Here is the smartwatches updates. And let's go to the bound members. Let's take a look at the bound members. Admin and bound members. Who is the admin? Admin is the first person, as I told you, who bound to the smartwatches. And yeah, this person will be automatically become the admin. And the admin is the guarded boss of the smartwatches. And the main power of the admin is that the admin will be able to give other people permission to be into the child's smartwatches. This is the main feature. And let's take a look for in my example. As you can see, grandpa and me. I'm not the admin of these smartwatches. I'm just a grandpa. I'm just the bound members. So let's take a look what kind of permission I have. I have a basic permission, which give me chat, call, view location, and I have the watch management permission, which give me manage the watch features such as class phone, app management, and data monitoring. And if you will see, admin only permission is not on. So what does it mean? That means that I actually have the same permission that the admin has, but there's the one feature that unavailable for me. This is the bin request. I cannot give other people permission to bin to my child smartwatches. This is unavailable for me. Yes, it is what it is, you know, actually, guys. I am unavailable to give other people permission to bin to the smartwatches, and but I have actually the same permission that the admin has, you know. So by this way, I also able to track all of the data. I also able to see all exact information that available for admin, but bin request is unavailable for me. Okay. Let's go on to them. To the watch contact. So what is watch contact and how it works? By adding people to the watch contact list, you automatically giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. You will never ever know that your child will never ever know that somebody just called to the smartwatches, but you will know. You will receive notification, you will see exact phone number who did just call to your child smartwatches, and by this way you can call back, ask for you, and what did you want from my kid. And if you know this person, you can add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child smartwatches. But if you still don't know who it is, you can simply leave it like this. It will be always rejected. So by this way you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scams, harmful people, or like stranger people, right? So let's take a look in real case how it will look like. For example, we're having the SIM card in this smartwatch, guys. Oops, why it's like this? Okay, focus well, everything's good. Come on, be in normal focus, guys. Wait, I just want to be sure that we're in normal focus, right? Okay, we are good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prove that this is the kid. This is the kid, right? We're gonna video call first. You can see my cell there. Okay, we're having the video call from the kid, right? We're gonna cancel it. Okay, guys. So for now, I will ask the help of my smartphone. We swap to the kid, right? We go to the reject unknown calls. Wait, guys, I didn't swap to the kid. Wait, I need to do like this, then like this. Okay. We did swap. So right now I'm gonna take my own phone number. Sorry, my own phone number. Yeah, my own phone actually, and I'm gonna call to the smartwatches. Oops. So this is this phone number. Oh, you cannot see clearly, right? So this is this phone number 6664. I'm gonna call to it. 4, of course. So we're gonna call, and as you can see, let's listen what they're gonna say.
The number you have dialed is busy. Please try.
So I cannot dial the number you have dialed is busy. So what we're gonna do? Let me just leave it like I cannot see it. Okay, let me pick it up a little bit and leave it in my smartphone here. Okay, like this is fine. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and switch off this feature. I'm gonna call one more time to 6664. As you can see, we are receiving the phone call right now. So because this feature reject unknown call is turned it off right now, so we are available to call to the smartwatch, right? Let's cancel it. Let me go and turn on this feature again and call one more time. Same phone number, same everything. Calling. And as you can see, there is no calls anymore. So and you see today 1727 is 1728 right now. We received the reject unknown call. So for example, I am the mother, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this phone number and call back, ask for you, what did you want for my kid? So we're calling and we are finding out that this is the kid friend. This is the kid friend. So we're gonna add this friend to the watch contact list because we know this person, right? So for example, select the name. Let's name this friend is sister, for example, and that's all. So right now I'm gonna call to the same phone number and let's look like what kind of number I will gonna have. And I'm getting the, as you can see, sister. So I'm able to call. And if we'll go to the watch contact, we can see my phone number is adding like sister, right? So one cancel, one more time call, same number, same everything. This is sister. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and delay the sister and call one more time. And as you can see now, I'm unavailable to give a call to the sister because this my phone number is not existing to the watch contact list anymore, so that's why it is unavailable. So we cancel and okay. That's the way how the reject unknown calls. So by this way you will be able to protect, as I said, protect your kid from phone scams, harmful people, or stranger people, you know. So this is your kind of cool feature that you will be able to protect your child. Okay, so now we're gonna say thank you to our Z1 smartwatches, and we're gonna take our Z7 smartwatches back and put them here. We're gonna go and test the other feature to the smartwatches, okay? So for now, I'm gonna swap it here, and what we can see, okay, everything is fine. We're gonna go to the class mode. So for example, right now its time is 17:30, and I'm available to use all the smartwatches feature, right? We'll go set up the time 17:31. Come on. 31 and 17:33. Confirm, save. So let's wait and let's, for example, I am the kid, I am playing the camera. And in 1 minute there should be class start, right? Let's look and wait. Okay, it's 31, guys. As you can see, right? As you can see, guys, 31 minutes. And now we went to the class mode time. So now it is unavailable for us to use the smartwatches features such everything. Just one feature will be available, and this is the regular phone calls, as you can see. So there is just contact list will be available to the smartwatches, and the child will be able to just give the regular phone calls, and all other feature will be unavailable for kid to use. And let's take a look. Let's move on and take a look more, you know, about this. So class mode time, the kid unavailable to use the smartwatch is 31. Let's wait until we set to 33. Okay, let's later swap it back then. We still have a time. So you can be sure that your kid focusing on the studies and do not using the smartphone during the class time, you know. And this is cool and nice. Okay, it's 32, guys. Let's wait until 33. And we can see how it's gonna be changed, okay? Let's look and see. Let's look and see. Okay. Okay, it's 32. So where are you, 33? All right. Let's wait until 33 and the okay. And we'll see if class mode is still available. So when there is a rabbit or bunny, there is something mean that we in some mode, you know, to the smartwatches. So it's still 32. Where is the 33, guys? 33, and we went to the normal mode, and now we are able to use the smartwatches feature. So as you can see, during the class mode time, you can be sure that your kid focusing more on the studies and not using the smartwatches features, right? Let's go to the next one. This is low power mode. So let's take a look at the difference between low power mode and the class mode time. So now is normal mode. We have 19 hours to use. In the low power mode, there's 80 hours. Come on, it's 4 times more than the normal mode. And during the low power mode, the smartwatch supports only call and location tracking. So let me show you. We're going to the low power mode. Right now we are in the low power mode, and as you can see, the low power mode a little bit look like the class mode, right? So there is actually the same feature that it will be available for you to use. But for for a child it looked like it looked like the same, but for you it's not. If during the class mode time you're still able to track all of the child's data such as fitness, health, during the class mode or during the low power mode there is unavailable to track all of those information. So there's just two features will be available. This is the regular phone calls and the location tracking. So actually the main feature of the smartwatches will be always available for you no matter what kind of mode is. They always will be available for you to use. Okay. And here we go to where to yeah, in the settings we can set up the threshold battery level. For example, I want my smartwatches go below to the low power mode when it's below 10%. So I will set up, and now we're gonna go to the normal mode. Let's go to take a look how the app disable works. Steps. As you can see, we can go to the steps here. We can set up for example restriction use. And now we unavailable to use the step app because parents didn't allow. No limit, no problem. Use whatever, do whatever you want, you know. So time limited, we can set up as many times we want. Your child will be used 60 minutes, for example, for the or something like this. So let's take a look, no limit, for example, and leave it like this. Let's go to the next one, and this is gonna be the chat management. This is, come on, nothing to talk about. Watch house management. So this is also cool and nice that you will be able to see actual 24 hours your child spending time in the smartwatches. So for example, you don't want to set up the class mode time, and for example your kid have a class from 11 to 12 a.m. so it's here, right? From here to here you can see one of this column. If your child will use, for example, your kid have 45 minutes class, 15 minutes break. So you can see if from 11 to 12 your kid using more than 15 minutes more than here, that means your child using the smartwatches during the class time, and you can simply set up the class mode next time. And actually you will be able to track all of the information here, like total screen time. You can see your kid what the apps your kid using most is daily. This is like week, and yeah. App Center. Okay, App Center. Let's go to the house, guys, because house also one of the main feature. I think one of the important feature to the smartwatches. And here we have the body temperature. Here we have the heart rate. Here we have mood and the blood oxygen. So for example, let's take a look at the body temperature, and here we can able to track the body temperature of the child. This is 36.6 or sorry, 44. This is all about the body temperature. Here we'll see normal or may have a fever. In the settings we can go and set up the notify your kid if the high and notify parents if the high body temperature is detected. This is good because, for example, your child has a fever and you and kid will receive notification about this, and actually the whole family members who bound to the smartwatches and has permission to it will receive this notification about this. So same for the BPM heart rate. So here you will be able to track the BPM heart rate of your kid, right? And let's take a look example of okay, this is something wrong with the BPM. Was, I don't know, something wrong with smartwatches, probably was. So you will be able the BPM updates every 4 minutes, and in the settings we can set up high heart rate and remind track folder. So from 100 to 150 the BPM heart rate you can set up. So that means if the child BPM heart rate will be higher than 150, you will receive notification to your smartphone that your kid's BPM right now is high. And this is cool because you can quick dial to your kid. Is it record? No, it's not record. It's real. I'm real. And if the BPM will be higher than 150, you can simply call your child and ask what's going on. Why you feeling that bad or feeling that not alive? It's alive actually, bro. So you didn't know that. Oh, it's alive. Yeah, it's alive, guy. So for example, let me how many fingers to show you, for example. You can just type there. Maybe there's delay, you know, there's probably a delay between the live stream and the texting you are. So I can see your text earlier than you can see what I did answer. So for example, you can tell me, okay, show me 3 finger or 9 finger, and I'm gonna show you. So this is a live. Yeah, this is a live. And you can quickly call to your child, ask what's going on, how do you feel, because you never know why the kid's BPM is too high. The kid could be too active, or the kid could be scared about something, or there's even the emergency situation happen. So by this way, you can quickly call to your kid and ask what's going on, right? And not just you, but the whole family member, they also will receive this notification. They will be able to see all of those information. So yes, this is about the BPM heart rate. Now we're gonna move on to the mood, and let's take a look how the mood look like. So let's choose a day when there is a good history we have. And guys, 14th of March. I remember we have a good for the mood. It will be available the last year for you. So for example, let's take a look the pleasure we have here. We have a good. So actually we have happy, pleasure, good, calm, and not so hot. Let's take a look how each one look like. This is the pleasure, this is the good, this is the calm, this is not so hot, and this is happy. This is a ratio of positive emotion we can see, and positive trend, emotional trend. And the blood oxygen also available for us to track here. Guys, if you would like to know any specific feature about the smartwatches, just let me know. I will tell you about the specific feature to the smartwatches. At the same time, feel free to go to our website and get the smartwatches during the live stream. We have 15% off to the smartwatches. So, and you will be available to have 15% off, and you will be able to have 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you don't like the smartwatches, you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money with no question, with no issue. We respect you guys, respect our customers. So yeah, at the same time, there's warranty 2 years all around the Europe, and for Spain we have a special offer, 3 years of the warranty, guys. Let's go on to the next feature, what we're gonna have here, and this is gonna be the fitness. Here we can see the daily activity. All of this daily activity we can set up in the settings, calories burned, fitness time, and step counts, all up to us. And here we can see all of them. Here we can see the records. So for example, you're a kid doing the swimming, right? And you wanna make the swimming lesson, and you want to make a record of this. So what we can see, the duration of the kid's swimming time, the calories your kid burned, the distance your kid swam, and average heart rate your kid's swimming time, right? So it's cool and nice because even during the swimming time, you still will be able to track the kid's data. Just simple that you can see, for example, the BPM heart rate of your kid, right, when the kid's swimming, and and what you will see the BPM heart rate. You can understand when the kid timed for break to take a rest, right, or when the time is starting to a new lap for your child. So that's how you can see and use it. So let's go on to the historical track. We did show you last 14 days will be available for you to track the historical tracking of your child. This is how one of the day look like. For example, you can see the starting, for example, here an ending point. This is start point, this is end point. On the top of the icon you can see the time your kid starting and your time kid being at exact spot. So for example, here we can zoom in to see the location much more precision, and we can see actually step by step of the kid by this way. So this is the historical tracker. This is reject unknown calls. So by adding people to the watch contact list, you're giving them permission to call your child's smartwatches. If there is unknown phone number will call to your child's smartwatches, this unknown phone number will be automatically rejected. The child will never ever know that somebody just called to the smartphone. But you will know. You can simply call back, ask for you, what did you want from my kid? And if you know this person, if you trust this person, you can add this person to the watch contact list, and next time this person can easily call to your child smartwatches. So what does it mean by adding people to the contact list? You're giving them permission to call your child smartwatches. So by this way, you will be able to protect your kid from the phone scam, harmful people, stranger people, you know, guys. Let's go on. Schedule power on off. Okay, let's stop on this feature and let's take a look what they offer us. So for example, I am a kid, I'm trying to switch off the smartwatches and I'm available to do this. As you can see, the bottom is red. I will switch it off and the bottom gonna change the color. And now I'm available to switch off the smartwatch. It says parents do not allow the watch to switch off automatically. Switch it. And let's take a look. Hop, I able to switch off the smartwatches. So guys, as you can see, your child even will be unavailable to switch off the smartwatches without your permission. This is really cool and nice that you will be able to you're the boss of the smartwatches, you know. So the kid is actually unavailable to switch off the smartwatch, but that's actually not all the feature about the schedule power on off. So for this one, I will show you what exactly it looked like. So for example, let's go to the time, power on time, power off time. 1745 will set up, we'll set up 1740. 46 power off time. 1748. So let's take a look how it will be work. So we set the time and what we're gonna wait until 46. Okay with you guys? So it's 1745 still. Let's wait until 46 and let's take a look what's gonna happen. Okay, it's 46, here's time, and the smartwatch is off. So schedule power on off. The watch is turned off at 9 to extend the battery stamina by the day. So that means by this way we can prolong the battery life during the day, right? By switching off at night. Actually, you don't need to use the smartwatches during the nighttime. The kid doesn't need to use the smartwatch during the nighttime, right? So the first, you can prolong the battery life. The second one, that you can be sure that your kid is sleeping well, is not disturbed by anything, by notification, by calls or messages. You can be sure that the kid's sleeping well. And actually, by switching off every night 8 hours, this is 1/3 of the day, right? You can prolong the battery life at least for 1/3. For example, the battery life is 3 years. You can prolong for 1 more year. The battery life will be 4 years. So cool feature that available for you. You just set and forget. It will be work every night like this. You set from 11 p.m. for example to 7 a.m. every night. They will be switched off and switch on automatically. So let's go back to see the time. It's 11:47. As you can see, still 17:47. As you can see, smartwatch is still off, guys. So let's wait until 48, and they need around 20 seconds to smartwatches to turn on automatically. Okay, so let's wait and look. 17:47. Let's wait and look. So what we have here, and 47 still, guys. 47 and 48 we need to wait, right? 47, come on, this minute's so long. 48, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20 seconds, guys. As you can see, we need to let the smartwatches turn on automatically. And now the smartwatches is on and we are able to use these smartwatches, as you can see, guys. So now you know how the schedule power on off works, and by this way you will be able to use this feature of the smartwatches. And now let's move on to the next feature, guys. Don't forget that we have 15% discount to the smartwatches during the live stream. At the same time, we have a Mm, 15 days of free return with no reason. So that means if you would not like the smartwatches the way they are, you can simply ship it back to us. We'll fully refund your money with no question, with no issue. We understand, we respect your worries. So yeah, that's why you have 15 days of free return. At the same time, there's warranty 2 years all around the Europe. For Spain, special offer, there's 3 years of warranty. And if you wanna see the smartwatches before you buy them, you will have such opportunity if you will go to the offline store, which is name is Popular. You can touch, you can interact with the smartwatches, then you can decide would you like to have the smartwatches or not, would you like to buy them or not, right? So by this way, you will be able to uh, you will be able to see them there. If you want to buy them, you can come back to us if we still will have a discount, because this is a limited time discount. If you will set a discount, you can buy here. So it's always up to you guys, right? So let's go to the next features, the last one, features. Guys, don't forget, if you have any question, if you would like to see exact feature of the smartwatches, just let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it works and how you can use it. Right, so for example, here we go, we're going for arrive. We're going to the find my watch. For example, we lost the watch, right? And we can simply log the smartwatches. I'm sorry. Log the watch. Okay, we did log the watches and it's all available for us to use. We can play sound on the smartwatches. We can hear the sound, how they look like. Okay. Unlock watch. And we can unlock the watch if we want. So that's the way how it works, right? Let's go to the watch settings, and here also we have a cool feature. The one feature that I would like to show you, this is an emergency call. So for example here, when the smartwatch's screen is off, by drawing a letter C on the screen, the kid will be triggered an emergency call. Then by tapping down here, it will be calls to the admin. So this is going to be emergency call to the admin. So simply drawing letter C. As you can see, the screen is dark. I'm taking behind on my bag and I'm simply drawing letter C, and I'm showing you that this is work. I'm gonna do it one more time. Screen is dark. I'm gonna take behind on my bag, draw letter C, and show you that this is work. So I can feel, because of the vibration to the smartwatches, so I can feel and I can understand that it's triggered and everything is work. So that's the way how you can use the smartwatches and all of those features. Guys, feel free to let us know what you think about. If you have any worry, just let me know. I will try to explain you much more, give you much more information about all of those. And if you would like to know maybe about exact feature to the smartwatches, just let me know. I will show you exactly how it looked like. So actually, let me show you how it in total, like together, it looked like. The app will be look like this. So you download the app first. You download the app, then you will need to bind to the smartwatch, because after you will download the app, it will be look something like my app. So I would like to show you. This is gonna be look like this. This is gonna be look like this. Bind watch. Okay, you can see, right? So we need to scan, then we're scanning the smartwatches, we've been to the smartwatches, and we are ready to go. Here we have a one kit, second kit, and the third kit. This is family chat of each of kit. So what we can do, for example, let's go to the ice blue and let's take a look. This is a video call we did, right? Okay, what else are we having here? I want to find some picture, so let's take a look at the picture. You can download picture, you can send them. Let's wait until they will download. Okay, this is the quality of the Z7 smartwatch. You see, I did made it to the Z7 smartwatch. Let me, for example, for you zoom in to show you the quality of it. Come on, focus. Should be focus somewhere here. So you can, okay, whatever. Just leave it back. So as you can see, this is pictures that we made. Okay. So yeah, this is location tracking that you will be able to track the location. This is quick call, choose kit, this is notification and more. What we can see in the more, for example, for Z7, we will be able to see the watch updates, bound members, watch contact, class mode, low power mode, app disable, chat management, watch health management, app center, fitness, health, historical track, reject unknown calls, schedule power on off, find my watch, watch networks, photo wallpaper, watch settings, transfer assistant. So yeah, you can transfer the assistant. That means that the admin can give the permission to other person as an admin, and this is good and nice, right? And then we're having help feedback, contact us, app settings, and unbind watch. So yeah, guys, as you can see, all of those features will be available for you and those people who bound to the smartwatches and have a permission of it, right? So not just you will be able to track the kids' data, but the whole family member, they will be able to do this, and this is kind of cool and nice, right? So yeah, this is the introduction of the smartwatches imoo, guys, and we're doing it every day, so hope you will come tomorrow. And if you will have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. I will show you all the feature exact, how they works and what you need to do for that, okay? So yep, it's good to see you here, guys. At the same time, let me remind that we have 15% off limited coupons only in live stream. So yeah, we have 15% off during the live stream, guys. So as you can see, for Z7, the original price for Z7 is 100 or 220 euro. So with discount is 186 euro. For Z1, we have 190 euro. With discount, 109 euro. Without the discount is 130 euro. So the price is really cool and nice. Don't forget that when you are buying this device, you're buying the device for your child, but all of those features you buying to yourself, that you as parents, you will be able to track all of those information. As I said, guys, you unavailable to spy your kid. Like, you cannot spy your kid by turning on the camera to see what your kid doing. You will not, it will be unavailable to turn on the microphone to hear what your kid talking about. You will be unavailable to what? To see the kids' messages or see the kids' picture, you know, all of those will be unavailable for you. But you will be also able to track a lot of kids' data that we as an imoo will think is available for you to track. So we think like it's not crossing with kids' privacy, you know, so the kids still have a privacy, and at the same time, you as a parents, you have a lot of information and a lot of data to track. So your permission and the kids' privacy is not crossing with each other, so there's win-win side. As I said, this device is designed for kid, but all of those features, they're designed for you as a parent. So as you can see, this device can help you to cut your parental worries if you have the parental worries, right? If you're worried, where is my kid, with whom my kid, or what my kid is doing, this helps you to cut your parental worries. At the same time, yeah. At the same time, the idea of this smartwatch is that the kid will be unavailable to download the apps such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or any other gaming app. So you can be sure that your kid is not wasting time during outgoing time. We would like to see the kids much more active. We don't want to see the kids how they're using the imoo smartwatches, chilling on the bench and using the smartwatches playing the games. You know, this is what we would not like to see, and this is why those apps is unavailable, guys, for your kid to use. So yeah, that's the idea. We would like to see the kids much more active. We're giving to you and parents communication between your kid and parents. And the third one, that you as a parents, you will be able to track a lot of, I had to watch before, but it didn't give me credit anymore. So you had the watch before, but it didn't give you credit anymore? Maybe what kind of smartwatches do you have, Dance Lover? and is it Z7 or Z1, and maybe you need to update the smartwatches to the last, because it's working well, it should to give the credit, everything should be all right. Maybe you are not that active, maybe you don't do anything to get the credits or something like this. So yeah. Oops. So maybe the issue is, it could be updates, it could be maybe, I don't know why the credit is not coming. So, but because if you have this kind of issue, if this is the software issue, then sure, I understand you. The thing that I can help you is just, I can tell you that we have the WhatsApp customer support, that you can go to the WhatsApp and tell them what exact problem you have. If this is software problem, they should to help you, you know. And how I can help to you, that this is that if you, this is the email, but at the same time we have it in WhatsApp, right? You know that you can find them. At the same time, if they will not help you, for example, you can come back to me and tell me that, you know, because we just showroom, we cannot do anything. I cannot you help in this kind of situation because I don't know what exact happened, you know. The customer support, they know. So that's why. And yeah, feel free to, if for example you will ask the customer support, they will help you, or they will not help you, you can come back to me and tell that, for example, the customer support didn't help me, and then I can help you, you know. So thank you for much to coming, everybody. Today is good to see you or during live stream. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.